Dear students, today we will discuss about the mnemonics for periodic table in Hindi as well as in English. You know, periodic table is divided into four blocks: S block, P block, D block, and F block. So, the first block in periodic table is S block. Mnemonics for S block elements group 1 and group 2. So group 1 ह ली ना की रब से फरियाद. That mnemonics represent ह for hydrogen, Li for lithium, Na for sodium, Ki for potassium, Rab for rubidium, then cesium and francium. Group 2 S block mnemonics are बेटा मांगे कार स्कूटर बाप राजी. So beta represents beryllium, मांगे represents magnesium, car for calcium, scooter for strontium, बाप for barium, and Raji for radium. Now the mnemonics for P block elements group 13, group 14 and group 15. So group 13 mnemonics are Bengan, Alu, Gajar in Thela. So Bengan represent boron, Alu for aluminium, Gajar for gallium, In for indium, Thela for thallium. Now the group 14 mnemonics. Chemistry sir gives Sankey problems. So here chemistry represents carbon, sir represents silicon, gives germanium, Sankey tin, and problems for lead. Now group 15 mnemonics is Nana Patekar, Aishwarya, Sab Bikhari. So Nana represent nitrogen, Patekar for phosphorus, Aishwarya arsenic, Sab antimony, arsenic antimony, and Bikhari for bismuth. Now the mnemonics for group 16, 17 and 18. Group 16 mnemonics is OS Sun Saxena Teri Pole Kholu. So here O represent oxygen, Sun for sulfur, Saxena for selenium, Teri for tellurium, and pole is represented by polonium. Group 17 mnemonics फालतू क्लास में बोरिंग इंस्ट्रक्टर आता है. So फालतू represents fluorine, class for chlorine, boring for bromine, instructor for iodine, and ata is for statin. Group 18 mnemonics. He never argue, काई 0 रन पे आउट हुआ. So he represents helium, never represents neon, argue represents argon, chi represents krypton, 0 represents xenon, run represents radon. So these are the various mnemonics for P block elements. Now the next important mnemonics for period 4 and period 5. You know, these are the elements of D block, or they are also called transition elements. So mnemonics for period 4. Science teacher विनीता कृपलानी मैन फेंको नी क्यों जान है. So here science represents scandium, teacher represents titanium, Vinita for vanadium, Kriplani for chromium, man manganese, Fenko iron, then nickel, and Kyo for copper, Jan for zinc. So next mnemonic for period 5 elements, that is ये जरा नवाब मौत तक रूह रहेगी पढ़ाई आगे छोड़ो. So here ये represents yttrium, जरा for zirconium, नवाब for niobium, मौत for molybdenum, तक टेक्नीशियम, रूह रुदीनियम, रहेगी पढ़ाई फॉर पैलेडियम, एज फॉर आगे फॉर सिल्वर, एंड छोड़ो फॉर कैडमियम. नाउ द न्यूमेरिक्स फॉर period 6 and period 7 elements. Period 6 mnemonics is ला हफ्ता वरना रियोस आयरन रोड से पीटेगा और हॉस्पिटल जाएगा. So this is the mnemonics for period 6 element. Then mnemonics for period 7 elements. Accountant R.D. शर्मा की बुक में है मैथ्स के डरावने सवाल. So this is the mnemonics for period 7 of D block elements. Now the mnemonics for lanthanides, they are the F block elements. So lanthanides 1 and lanthanides 2. So for lanthanides 1, the mnemonics is जॉन सीना पार्सन न्यू दिल्ली में प्राइम मिनिस्टर से मिला. So that is the mnemonics for lanthanides 1. lanthanides 3, इंजीनियर तुम ये भी लूटो. That is the mnemonics for lanthanide 3. Now the mnemonics for actinides 1, actinides 2, actinides 3. So you can see mnemonics for actinides 1, थोड़े पापा उनसे नापेंगे. Then mnemonics for actinides 2, पुराना आम कम बिकेंगे. And for actinides 3, final mood no लड़ाई. So these are the various mnemonics that can help to learn the various elements, or you can say various block elements present in periodic tables. So now the mnemonics in English for periodic table elements. Group 1 and Group 2. So mnemonics for Group 1 in English. Highly naive kids rub cats fur. Then you can say Group 2 mnemonics is Bina and Meghna came straight back rapidly. Then the mnemonics for group 13, 14 and 15 in English. For group 13, mnemonics is Bagith. Then for group 14, the mnemonics is Cute sisters get small tiny problems. And for group 15, the mnemonics is New police assigns subordinate Bikram on duty. Group 16, Group 17 and Group 18 mnemonics are: for Group 16, O Seema sent the post. For Group 17, first class biryani in Austria. And for Group 18, hero never arrived, Kiran xeroxed from Rohan. Now the mnemonics for period 4 and period 5 in English. For period 4, science teacher Vanita Kriplani, manager Firoz could not cut zinc. For period 5 elements, mnemonics is yes, zero, nobody. Most teachers rechecked Rohan's papers again to confirm. And mnemonics for period 6 and period 7. For period 6, Lakshman's half taken Wasim reached out iron plate audibly for honey. Then the mnemonics for period 7 elements. Actually, R.D. Sharma book has math difficult sums. Now the mnemonics for Lanthanide 2 series. Europe, Germany, Turkey, Denmark, Holland. So these are all the mnemonics in Hindi as well as in English of periodic table elements, including block S, P, D and F. So thank you very much. Goodbye.